Speaking of, people being gay, did you know that the BSA has now passed a rule that it is possible for homosexual boys from the ages, of 16 or under, I think that's what it was, can now register for the Boy Scouts. Like, if they are gay, they can now register for the Boy Scouts.
That's awesome.
I know. Well, a lot of people, like, there are a lot of churches who are now, like, cutting ties with Boy Scouts because the way way that Boy Scouts work is you have to have some form of charter, so like a nonprofit organization that will, I guess you could say, host your troop. That they'll say we are affiliated, and the way it's supposed to work is it's kind of like a, you know, um, the Boy Scout troop it's like a non uh, non-legal, it's like a non-spoken agreement that the Boy Scout troop is supposed to help the church get new members through the troop, through scouts, and the church is supposed to help the scouts get new members for the troop. That doesn't always happen. Usually it just ends up being, the church just lets them have their meetings there. But a lot of churches, since they passed a policy that homosexual, boys can join, a lot of churches have been cutting ties with the Boy Scouts.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna take time to accept something like that, and
most, at least, I know, my troop, pretty much everyone in my crew, don't even really care about that policy.
like they'll accept gay members either way.
My well, yeah, mostly because we really need new members. Our troop,
Yeah.
our troop is pretty much non-existent now. It's kind of sad. Most of them have aged out, and we don't have a pack, with Cub Scouts to have transfer, cross over into the troop. So, but I mean, not we. My troop is probably one of the most laid back and accepting troops that I could probably think of. Mostly because we're just a smorgasbord of geeks and nerds. I mean, we're all over the board when it comes to fandoms and interests and stuff like that.
That's cool. It's good to have the same, thing you guys appreciate, the same hobby.
Like, when it comes to you know, like, it's not an official crew event, or Boy Scout event, but most of our crew members, venture crew members, go to Dragon Con every year. I think I probably mentioned Dragon Con to you at least in passing before. It's a sci-fi convention.
Yeah, it's kind of like Comic-Con.
It's kind of like Comic-Con, but it doesn't focus as heavily on one form of media. It's literally all over the board.
Yeah, like comics and TV shows and blah blah blah.
TV shows, video games.
Sounds cool.
If there is some sort of fandom for it, there is probably some sort of booth or something at Dragon Con for it.
Yeah.
It is. It's pretty awesome, and it is like 3 weeks away this year.
Oh wow, that soon? So it's in like end of August?
It is Labor Day weekend.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Sadly, my costumes will not be ready.
Are you trying to dress up as
There were a few different costumes that I would have liked, like a few different things I would have liked to have done. One of them is a Mandalorian from the Star Wars universe.
Mm-hmm.
Like Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Yeah, a Mandalorian from the Star Wars universe, like make the armor and all of that. And I mean, we've got a pretty good bit of it done, but a pretty good bit of it is, you know, overall we've probably spent about 7 to 8 total days on it, and we're, I don't know, 3/4 of the way done with that.
Pretty fancy costume.
I wouldn't say fancy, it's just very in-depth. My dad's the kind of person to where he won't accept, he
half-assed things.
Yeah.
Man, he won't like my music then.
Well, he wouldn't like the music because it's something other than Metallica.
Right.
I don't know. My dad can be pretty narrow-minded at sometimes.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't like country. I'm sure there's plenty of people that disagree with me. That's cool.
I don't particularly care for country.
I think everyone sounds like Blake Shelton. That's my main problem of country.
My main problem is there's no change at all between the country.
Exactly. They talk about the same 3 subjects. I'm drinking whiskey. I'll miss my girlfriend.
If you think about it, to some extent, there is absolutely no difference between the topics of a country song and a rap song.
It's just one uses certain words more than other.
It's like one has a southern drawl, and you know, neither of them can really be understood if you don't pay attention. No. Wow, suppressed cash, dude. But it's usually about some sort of retardedly modified vehicle, a female of some sort using some form of derogatory term or wanting them in some way, an alcoholic beverage.
That's a good point. I never put the 2 and 2 together. I guess, shit, Nelly was right.
What?
That rap and country belong together, like.
Oh yeah, because him and what was it, Florida Georgia Line?
Oh, that, and like a long time, like 10 years ago, he worked with some other country dude for that one song. What the hell is it called? It's all in my head. Something. Oh, over and over again. That's what the song's called. Over and over again.
Over and over again. Oh,
yeah.
That song. Yeah.
Over and over again. That's a good song, actually. I do like Nelly.
I don't really care much for rap either. I guess, yeah, I think Nelly can fall under the rap classification.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a hybrid.
But I think some of his stuff he tried to delve into R&B, but for the most part it's kind of...
Yeah, especially the sweatsuit. Man, we know a lot about Nelly than that.
I know bare minimum.
The bare essentials of Nelly.
Pretty much. I don't, like I said, don't really care much for it. I don't really dislike, I don't really listen to genres. When it comes to music, I don't listen to genres, I listen to songs.
It's a good way of seeing things.
Because there are a lot of songs in a basic genre that I like, but I don't particularly like the entire genre as a whole. Like rap. I mean, there are a couple of songs that I like that are rap. I mean,
mostly comedy, like Lonely Island and stuff like that.
Eminem, I like a few Eminem songs. I mean, I might. I kind of have to. But no, I mean, I like a few Eminem songs. There's one Eminem and Dr. Dre song. I know that narrows it down so much. What is it called? It's I don't know if you've seen them. If you have seen the music video for it, it's where Dre is like driving his Ferrari down this mountain pass.
Without Me?
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
That is a great song.
That's a great song.
That is a really good song.
I don't know if it belongs in a family-friendly movie like Despicable Me 2, but I think that's another.
Despicable Me 2, really?
No, it's in the commercials. I can't remember if it's in, because obviously they won't play. I don't think they'll even play the censored version because it's PG. I think it was very strange for them to.
My frames are going away again.
Yeah, I get the point of them using it though, because he's back. It's the sequel, blah blah blah. But I don't know, I think it's wildly inappropriate.
I think.
But anyway.
I really, it might be. Yeah, after this game, we're gonna have to take a quick pause, see if I can try something else. But
no problem. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, baby girl. Daddy's coming home soon.
Oh, God.
Feeding you scrambled eggs and biscuits at the same plate. No marinara sauce. Who eats marinara sauce with their breakfast? I know, it's disgusting, ain't it?
There's someone else who has my little player in home.
It's a small world.
Technically, it's a world that has a 12.7 kilometer diameter. It's not very small. Or it's 12,000, 12.7 thousand kilometers.
Oh, what are your thoughts on the new Doctor Who? It's the guy from that one BBC show where he just swears constantly. Have you seen?
I mean, I know who you're talking about. But
Yeah.
I haven't really been paying much attention to Doctor Who since the newest season, just because I haven't had the opportunity to catch up on the newest season. I still haven't even finished last season. I need to finish last season. I cannot play this. This is literally impossible. Like,
Sorry to hear that.
I'm getting like a frame a minute.
Yeah.
Like, this is not an exaggeration. Like, on my screen, well, now I'm getting like 7 frames a second, but on my screen, if I hold left enough to where I would normally just kind of move over about 20 degrees, like rotate 20 degrees. If I try that with these frames, it spins me almost all the way around. It's hard.
Yeah, spin me right round.
Oops.
Yeah. Like a record, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop. Yeah, we're gonna have to take a quick break.
All right, it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I knew why. I mean, I do need to upgrade my computer a bit. I need to get a new graphics card, some more RAM. You would think 8 gigs of RAM would be plenty.
Yeah, I mean, the computers I'm looking at, I might just have to get an extra 8 gig, like, Corsair thing, just to bump it up to 16 gigs, but that's another topic. We're going to take a break, and, whoa, I am looking at that My Little Pony emblem, and I don't know what to say about that. What's,
well, I mean, it's...
Oh, Jesus.
It's actually really good. In the show, they're sisters.
It's well drawn. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is a little incestian.
They're asleep.
Okay.
Have you honestly never thought about, two sisters just sleeping in the same... I mean, seriously.
Okay. Maybe I'm... Alright.
You spend too much time on the internet. I mean, seriously.
We're going to take a break while Tommy gets his shit together. And, yeah. Thank you for watching. And thank you for sticking by our huge rambling discussions.
Mostly ranting about idiots who don't know what they're talking about.
I know the gameplay wasn't too exciting. I got a couple good sniper shots, not to toot my own horn, but there you go. But, we just want to address some things, and hopefully it was entertaining and maybe shed some light on a few things. But I'm rambling myself, so I'm just going to end this. Any last words, Tommy?
Bye.
Peace out.